Hi guys, and welcome to Gameweek 7 of the Table Tracker update. Unfortunately, my glamorous assistant has a sore throat this week, so she might not be able to talk much. As usual, we'll start straight off with Scotland. Didn't really pay much attention to Scotland this weekend, so I don't know what happened in any of the games. But we'll start off with bottom place being Hearts.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
11th is St Johnston. In 10th, this should be fun. 10th is St Mirren.
Yep.
In 9th is Hibernian.
Yep.
8th is Hamilton.
Yep.
7th is Ross County.
Yep.
And 6th is Kilmarnock.
Yep.
5th is Livingston. 5th is Livingston.
Yep.
4th is Aberdeen. I was trying to mock your voice then, but I ended up sounding like Yoda from Star Wars. 3rd is Motherwell.
Yep.
2nd is Rangers. And top is obviously Celtic. Played 5, won 5. So we move into League 2. Again, the only result I know is Morecambe lost, which you can pretty much say for most weeks, I think. So bottom is Stevenage.
Yep.
In 23rd place, we've got Scunthorpe.
Yep.
22nd, we've got the mighty Shrimps of Morecambe. 21st is Walsall. And 20th is Oldham. I'm not sure if they're up or down, but 19th is Salford. I think they've actually dropped down a little bit.
From 15.
That was from 15th, but they're hard of hearing. 18th is Leyton Oriens. 17th is Colchester.
13.
Oh, down from 13th.
Yep.
16th is Mansfield.
From
15th is Carlisle. In 14th we've got Northampton. In 13th, Macclesfield.
Down from 9.
Drop of 4 places from 9th. In 12th is Cambridge. In 11th is Plymouth.
Down from 8.
In 10th, top 10, we have Port Vale. 9th is Grimsby.
Down from 7.
In 8th, we've got Crawley.
Yep.
Very early, I know, but into the playoff places. 7th place, we've got Bradford.
Yep.
In 6th is Cheltenham.
Yep.
In 5th place is Crewe.
Yep.
In 4th place, we've got Newport.
2nd.
Down from 2nd.
Yep.
In 3rd, we've got Forest Green.
Yep.
2nd place is Swindon.
Yep.
So who's top of the table?
Exeter.
Exeter City. Moving up into League 1. I'm going to say Bury 24th. I know they don't exist anymore, but for me they're still there. So 24th is Bury. Obviously 23rd is Bolton. Bolton have a goal difference of minus 22 after 6 matches. They are all but gone. They've made 1 point back on the 12-point deduction, so they're currently on -11. 22nd is Southend.
Yeah.
21st, sadly, is Wimbledon,
Yeah.
who are the only team in the league. No, they're not. They are still yet to win a match, Wimbledon, unfortunately. 21st is Accrington Stanley. I know these changing, love, no?
No, you said 21st was Wimbledon.
Did I? I'm getting confused.
Well, say it again from the bottom.
23rd is Bolton.
Yeah.
22nd is Southend.
Yeah.
21st is Wimbledon.
Yeah.
20th is Accrington Stanley.
You said 21st.
Well, whatever I said, get it changed. Come on, people are eager. Oh, good luck with that. 19th is Tranmere.
Yep.
In 18th we have Portsmouth. 17th Oxford United.
Yep.
In 16th we've got Rochdale.
From 11th.
Down 5 places. In 15th is Shrewsbury. In 14th is Gillingham. 13th we've got Rotherham. In 12th is Bristol Rovers. 11th at Burton. They're all going down one place, are they? 10th is MK Dons. 9th, oh, dropping 3 places, Blackpool. They won their first 3 matches, they haven't won any since. 3 draws, 2 defeats in the last 5. 8th place is Doncaster. 7th place is Lincoln City, down 2 from 5th. 6th is Peterborough. 5th are Sunderland. 4th are Fleetwood. 3rd, down from 1st, are Wickham. 2nd place is Ipswich. On top of the table, Coventry. 4 wins, 4 draws from their 8 matches. There's only 4 points separating 1st and 10th, so there's still a lot of room for changes. So we're moving up into the Championship now.
Who's purring?
Who's purring?
This
I'm not surprised, you're holding him like a baby. Like a fat, hairy baby. Bottom of the table in the Championship. Oh dear, Stoke City. 23rd, Huddersfield. 22nd, Barnsley. Stoke and Huddersfield both only have 1 point from their first 7 games. 21st is Wigan. 20th is your favourites, Hull. 19th, Derby County. Made the playoffs last year, haven't made the best start this year. 18th, Brentford.
14th.
And 17th is Reading. And 16th is Luton. 15th is Millwall. In 14th we've got Cardiff. 13th we've got Middlesbrough. In 12th place, Blackburn. In 11th, Fulham.
Wow, from 6th.
Yeah, so into the top 10. In 10th we've got Nottingham Forest. 9th we've got Sheffield Wednesday. In 8th place we've got Birmingham. In 7th place we've got QPR. In 6th place into the playoffs, we've got West Brom.
It's getting comfy.
5th place, Preston North End. Good start to the season for Preston. I didn't expect them to be up there. 4th place, Bristol City. 3rd place, Charlton. 2nd place, Swansea.
It's packed up.
And top of the tables, Leeds United again. Won the Yorkshire Derby yesterday against Barnsley to go back to the top. 3 points separate top and 8th in the Championship. So again, there's going to be a lot of changes. Moving on to the Premier League. So, bottom, Watford. Watford came from 2-0 down yesterday to get a draw with Arsenal. Arsenal would have gone level with Manchester City, I think, if they'd have won that game. And Watford absolutely dominated. I think they had 34 attempts at goal, Watford, to Arsenal's 7 or something silly like that. 19th place, really surprisingly for me, is Wolves. Wolves got absolutely hammered at home by Chelsea, 5-2 on Saturday. Not a good start. 18th, Newcastle. Newcastle were soundly beaten 3-1 by an incredible team. Can't quite remember who though at the moment. 17th, I think they drew tonight actually with West Ham. Aston Villa are out of the relegation zone. 16th, we've got Brighton. 15th, Sheffield United. 14th, we've got Burnley. 13th, Norwich. Norwich pulled off one of the results of the season on Saturday tea time, beating Manchester City. Going into the game, Norwich were 19th, Manchester City were 2nd. Just a massive gulf in money spent and squad depth and squad talent, but Norwich, well-deserved win. 12th, Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace took an absolute thumping at Tottenham. They lost 4-0 to Tottenham on Saturday. It could have been a lot more as well. 11th, Everton. There was a lot of talk before the season started about there being a power shift on Merseyside because Everton had signed quite a few very good players, but let's be totally honest, they are still just as crap as they've been for the last 25 years. So they lost to Bournemouth 3-1. Into the top 10, 10th place, we've actually got Southampton. Spent, I think, most of last season of fighting relegation, so not a bad start for them really. 9th place, up to 9th, I think they've gone up about 6 or 7 places actually, Bournemouth, with the win against Everton. 8th place, again drew tonight with Aston Villa, West Ham. Dropping 2 places down to 7th is Arsenal. Again, they only drew 2-2 with Watford on Saturday. Top 6, 6th is Chelsea. 5th place, Leicester. Leicester lost at Old Trafford on Saturday. It was their first defeat of the season. 4th place, Manchester United. Interesting stat, Manchester United have received 40% of all the penalties given in the Premier League so far this season. 40% of them have been to Manchester United. 3rd place, we've got Tottenham. They did no damage to their goal difference beating Palace 4-0. They look like they've started to click because they were on a terrible run recently. 2nd place, Manchester City. Was not expecting City to lose. I even at 2-0 down, I thought they would win 4 or 5-2. They've lost Laporte, their best centre back, and it seems to be causing them some problems. Norwich were missing, I think, 6 or 7 players as well, so that Norwich weren't even at full strength, but just shows you that anything can happen in the Premier League. And top of the table is Liverpool. What more can I say really? Played 5-1-5. after this weekend's round of games, they've now got a better goal difference than everybody else. I read today that after 5 games, they've got the biggest margin, points-wise, that any team has ever had since the Premier League began. Nobody's ever been 5 points clear. I'm not getting too carried away because Manchester City are the sort of team that can win 20, 25 games in a row. But it's a good sign. Not really started yet, I don't think. They haven't really clicked into gear. But they're still beating teams quite comfortably so far. But next game is Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. That'll be the first big test. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching. If you like the video, leave a like. And if you want to see more, subscribe. Thank you very much.